Hi. Hello. I think I just coughed really loud before I started. Hello all and welcome to our Crochet Designs. We are having connection issues. We are definitely having, it's taken me about 10 minutes to get on. It's not YouTube, it's here in Melbourne, Australia. We are having some stormy weather right now. So be prepared for some connection issues, and I do apologize in advance. Guys, pop your live chat on or see all chat, and hopefully you can see them all. Catherine, hi Middle, excuse me. Hello, Green Butterfly. Most of us are getting on slowly. Just bear with me. We may lose connection today, guys. I'm hoping not to, but we may actually lose connection. Melbourne is going to have a storm. It's as simple as that. We did have a lot of connection issues getting on, and not YouTube's fault, but our connection issue here, and that's due to stormy weather. And I am not seeing any chats. Hopefully everything is working. Can someone say yes if everything is working? That would be nice. Can someone just say yes? I don't know. I'm going to have a drink while I'm waiting. Cheers. Thanks, Green Butterfly. Water time. It's not actually raining, Catherine. It's just a really weird storm that's coming. So bear with us, guys. Bear with us. Hi. Yes, everyone's saying yes. Thank you, Green Butterfly. Thank you, Middle. I'm glad it's all working. I hope, fingers crossed, that the internet does continue to work. Again, if we get shut down, we get shut down. There's not much we can do about it. Edith. Edith has done a beautiful super chat. Edith, thank you so much. That's a nice big one. Thank you very much, Edith. It's very well appreciated as well. What is going on? Thank you so much, Edith. Carmen R., you're the lady I'm going to speak to. What have I done with it? I said we were going to do a sneak peek at it, and I didn't bring it in. I did bring it in. Where is it? Oh, no. I've lost it. Hello. What did I do with it? I said we were going to do a sneak peek at yesterday's. It should have gone up yesterday, but it's going up tonight, by the way. Live Antics project. It should have gone up yesterday, but it didn't. Now, Carmen saying hello. Fluffy says hello. Green Butterfly says thumbs up. Costs you guys nothing, but thank you. Rachel, hi Rachel. We had some rain earlier. Now it's sunny again. I know, Rachel. We're supposed to have the storm hitting. Mother Nature is, I know, right? Bipolar here as well. It's gone nuts. It really has. Crochet with Diane. Hi, Diane from the UK. Hi, Mary. It's Mary from Melbourne, Australia. And McSee, birthday last Saturday. Happy birthday. I'm so sad I missed it for Saturdays. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I'm so sad I missed it. Warm one day, cold today, and warm again this weekend. It's all over the place, Edith. I know, honey. I know. It's madness here. We had blowing storm today, and we're back to cold temperatures again now over at Canada. And happy birthday to Anne McSee. Oh my gosh, I do hope she gets on. If she doesn't, I'm so sad I missed it. Look, I wasn't here last Saturday. As you know, guys, I did mention that I couldn't be on due to certain circumstances, and those circumstances were my young son was having a birthday. So in other words, it was happy birthday Phantom Studios. His birthday was not the same day as Anne McSee's. His birthday was the day before, and he's like 29 like me. We're all 29. Oh, there she is. Happy birthday to you, Anne McSee. Happy birthday to you. She's lost it. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to Anne. All right, so I'm not a singer. I don't claim to be a singer. I claim to be a weird crochet lady. Oh, there it is. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere, everyone. All right. So yesterday I was supposed to upload Carmen R's Live Antics color that she chose the week before. Now, I didn't get a chance to upload it yesterday. It is complete. So it's either going to go up late tonight or early tomorrow morning, but it's going up. pretty much I'd like it to go up today because there's something else going up tomorrow, which we'll talk about. So I'm not going to tell you what it is. I'm going to go like this. Oh, there it is. There it is. Carmen R. There it is. It's purple. That's all I'm going to show you. Sorry. It's purple. It's purple 8 ply. Middle says, happy birthday, Andrew. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Mary, and everyone. Oh, good. And McSee, your birthday and my son's birthday are a day apart. What? Oh, actually, no, his is on the 23rd or whatever day that was. So whatever day that was. Shall I show you the purple again? That's it. I'll do a bigger one, a bit bigger one. Oh, that was way too much. You should not have got that. Yes, Carmen chose purple last Saturday, not the Saturday just passed because I wasn't here. I was celebrating birthday with my son. But the Saturday before that is when Carmen chose her colors. That is going up tonight or early tomorrow morning. When I say that, I'll pop it up, and if the storms don't let me pop it up, then it'll just sit there until tomorrow. There's not much I can do about it. I should have put it up yesterday. I did run out a bit of time late last night, and I thought, no, it'll be all right to hold it out. If I remembered there was supposed to be a storm today, I would have done it yesterday. Friday was the 23rd. Thanks, Green. Yeah, so he's 29 like me. We're all 29. I want to get chosen when purple is an option again. Oh, well, we'll keep that option open throughout. Well, you know, we're doing live antics on and off throughout the year. And I say on and off because there will be some months that we'll be so busy that we won't have time, or I won't have time to upload a live antics. In fact, this week would have been one of those weeks where I should not have done one. But I did complete it. It is going up tonight or early tomorrow morning. Carmen, keep your eyes peeled for that. This is really low. Let's bring it up. That's better. Ah, that's better. I feel like I'm going like this. I feel like I'm going down, down, down. So everyone's saying hello to everyone. I love it. Don't forget, guys, to pop your live chat or receive all chat or whatever the word is for you, all chat on so you can see everyone's chat. Yay, yay. I know, right, Carmen? I know it's going up definitely. All right. But in the meantime, we're going to talk about why I've been slowing down a bit this week, because I'm ready for the jacket. Ah! She's screaming now. I'm ready for the jacket. We're going to talk about the jacket tomorrow night. Well, we're not going to. I'm going to pop a little video up specifically for you. You're going to get information on the yarn, the hook, whatever it is that you need for your size, and you're going to see the colors that I have. It's very exciting. She's screaming, oh, drink water time, says Green. Water time, says Middle. Cheers, everyone. It's icy cold because I put the jar in the fridge earlier because we've got like 39,000 degrees here in Melbourne, right? Exaggerating by a few thousand, of course. And I put ice in it. So it's really cold. Edith, don't be a naughty girl. Also, in all my tutorials this week, you'll notice that I don't know what it is. I bruised it. I knocked it somewhere. I don't even remember doing it. So you will see that in all the tutorials. It's not dirty. I did just bruise it. So there you go. Green is my water police on my live too. Is she really? Don't you love our Green? She's an absolute sweetheart. So yes, in my tutorials this week, you'll see this. And I do apologize. And you may see this over the next few weeks because I have recorded some stuff for the next few weeks as well. What I do, like I said, if you didn't know this, guys, I record most of my recordings in the morning around 12 or 1 o'clock. I stop because the sun gets really weird around that side of the house, and so I don't tend to record. So what I will do, if I've run out of recording for this particular project, I pick up another one and start it. I know it sounds awkward, but that's the only time I can get to record is that time in the morning, which is why it takes me longer to get certain tutorials up. Sometimes, like the big blankets and jackets and things, I'll work on that all day and nothing else. But at the moment, I've put the blanket on hold in the back burner for Friday. I did say the blanket was going to go up, the next part of the blanket was going to go up tomorrow, but I'm not ready for it. However, I think I am ready for the jacket tomorrow. So I can be ready for the jacket tomorrow because I'm making the square. I started recording the square today, to be fair, part of it. And I've stopped to do the live, which I shouldn't have been recording in the afternoon, but I just got excited. I got so excited when I saw the yarn. Oh, yes, I have the yarn. So I am actually ready to pop that video up tomorrow night. The start of the jacket and even the square, just to show you how to do the square and the start of the jacket. And then in the next part, which we will do actually next week, it'll be a very small part. It's discussing how many squares you'll need. It's for your size. It's discussing some little tricks and tips that you can use for your jacket to make things a lot easier, and so on. And Ashley, hi Ashley, lovely to see you. Green says hot, hot, hot. I know it's pretty hot here in Melbourne. To be fair, I've had the air conditioning running non-stop the past 12 hours. And I wonder why I've got connection issues. So I don't know. Let's see how we go. By the way, if there's a connection issue and everything fails right now, I'm not going to turn everything back on again. I'm just going to let it fail, and that'll be the end of our live. But what I will say to you real quickly is tonight you are getting the Live Antics project. The next day you are going to get the start of the jacket. And Friday I hope to have the blanket ready for you as well. So let's come all the way back down here. Yes. Hello, Teddy Smith. Hi, Teddy. Are you new here or have you been here before? The name rings a bell, but then that's because I had a dog named Teddy. I had. He passed last July, actually. But yes, dog named Teddy. And Ginny says, hi, I'm melting here in Sydney, Australia. No, we're melting in Melbourne too, Ginny. You're not the only one. Melbourne's got it. Sydney's got it. Queensland's, everyone's got it. Everyone's got it. Middle, do you have Instagram? Yes. Wish I had aircon, only have ceiling fans. Actually, you would be melting. But that aircon's going to cost me a fortune. Well, what do? We'll sell a lung or a kidney or a liver or something. We're going to keep cool. All right. So just to let you, she's so naughty. Just to let you know, that's what's happening for the rest of this week. Just in case we lose connection. I kind of rushed that. But in the meantime, we can keep talking. I'm going to have a drink real quickly, though, because I'm really thirsty today. Middle says, send the heat her way. I don't think so, darling. It's a bit difficult to get it all the way to Canada. Still don't know what colours I want to use. Is this for the jacket, Ashley, or the blanket, darling? The jacket or the blanket? 29 degrees here in Tassie, very dry heat. Well, try 39 or 38 or whatever it is here in Melbourne. Stinking hot. Really hot. That's degrees Celsius for those of you overseas. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. It's melting everywhere. I know, right, Ashley? They're melting everywhere. Water time again, says Green. I probably need to buy the yarn for the jacket. But I tell you what, though, Middle, your sweater that you wore, the one that we made together, came out gorgeous. I loved your colours. Yeah, that's the patchwork sweater that we created together on the channel last year. We all did it. It was gorgeous. Teddy says, I've been here before. It's just been a while. I'm crocheting a blanket for a wedding gift. Don't you love that? And I'm using the beautiful V-stitch. I love the V-stitch, Teddy. One of my favorite stitches to make on a blanket. Seriously, one of my favorite. The next one is the kaleidoscope blanket. You've got to try that. That's really good. And those are the two favorite stitches I like creating blankets with. 24 in Manitoba. I'm assuming that's Fahrenheit minus or something. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's degrees. Crochet with Diane says 39 degrees. Is it? Oh, Crochet, Diane, are you from Melbourne, hun? Because if you're from Melbourne, I believe you, because it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Look at the face. She's so flustered. Susan. Hi, Susan. Here in Mildura. It's 42 in Mildura. What? No way. We once had 45 here. I think it hit 47 around the country areas, but we once had 45 here and I could not breathe. So I feel for you there, Susan. I really do. The jacket, Ashley. All right. Well, take your time. I'm going to go through the colours tomorrow on the video anyways, and they will be Bendigo Wool and Mills colours. You can use whatever yarn you like. That's wool, acrylic or cotton. Make sure your gauge swatch, which is the actual square, measures the same as mine. So whatever yarn you use, it's got to measure the same. If it doesn't measure the same, your jacket's not going to fit right, whether it's too big or too small. All right. So we can talk about that in the actual tutorial tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, says middle. Thanks. Your favourite stitch is the shell stitches at middle. That's lovely. Ashley says, yeah, Mum would be melting in Warragul, be hot out country areas. They get it worse than us, don't they? Yes, I love the V-stitch too. I love, love, love Diane. It's absolutely beautiful. 24, minus 24 degrees Celsius. Is that minus 24? That's freaking me out. It works up beautifully. It works up beautifully, and it kind of gives it, when you look at it far away, even if your stitches are a little bit loose or tight in certain areas, it doesn't matter. It still looks relatively even, and that is why I love the V-stitch, yeah? We went from 16 degrees to minus 14 degrees and 61 degrees to 6 degrees. Oh, my gosh, that's crazy, Edith. That's absolute craziness. No, I was surprised that you're coping with 39 degrees. I currently have 10 degrees in the UK. Well, look, I have to admit, Diane, I think my body's become used to the heat now. And I was a little bit upset because I was trying to do my step count in today for my workouts, just a step count, not a workout. And I got halfway through it and stopped. And I was so sad. And I was doing it in the morning and I stopped because I was just so tired and so physically drained that I just couldn't do it. And it's very unusual for me to do that. So, yeah, maybe I'll feel a bit better tomorrow when the weather's cooler. But tomorrow I'll probably go for a walk. Hopefully the weather's not as hot today. I mean, tomorrow as it is today. It was around 70 here today, says Teddy. Okay, that's obviously Fahrenheit. Supposed to get to 44 before cool change. Hope all is safe in the Wimmera. Yeah, I hope so, hun. I hope all is safe everywhere. The world is chaos with the weather, with the temperature, yeah? Cherry B, lovely Cherry B. Now, again, I'm going to let you all know that I am having connection issues today with the weather. I mean, the storm was supposed to have hit by now. All I can see is winds currently. So when I had trouble logging on before, it was because the connection wasn't working from this room. I'm assuming we're too far away from it. When there's issues in Melbourne. Apparently there was some sort of blackout last night in our area. Didn't seem to affect me because it was overnight and I didn't see it. But there was something. I did want to show everyone. I'm a little bit itchy today. I think it's because I've come in this room and everything's so dusty. I wanted to show everyone the little red doily that we made the other day. Ruby red doily. And there it is. How gorgeous is that? I love, love, love. That's the small size. Yeah, that's the size 4-ply that we did in. And I created it on the channel in the 10-ply on purpose. All right, just so that you can see the stitches, because it might have been really awkward for you to be able to see the stitches in that size. Now, this one here, I'm keeping. This one here, the thread is still attached. I'm taking it undone and we're going to use that yarn for something else. But this one here, Simply Divine. I love, love, love. And I believe, Sherry, this was your color combination. Is that correct? Was it Sherry? Was it Sherry that chose the red? I think it was Sherry. I don't know now. Yes, it was. It's called the Ruby Red Doily. Sherry? Oh, you wanted to call it the Sherry Red Doily. That's right. So it was yours. Hi, Bonnie. Lovely to have you here. But there you go. Now, that's our beautiful doily that we created with one of our live antics. And tomorrow's live antics, which should have come up yesterday, I'm sorry, let's say tonight, if the connection serves me well, will be this. Oh, that's all. You can't see any more. A bit more. Oh, that's it. And that is from Carmen R. That's her color combination during live antics. So when we have live antics at 10 a.m. Saturday mornings, Melbourne, Australia time. I usually do it half an hour in, giving plenty of time for people to pop on to the live. And that gives you, as a subscriber, the option to be a part of Crochet Designs channel, and your name gets mentioned within the tutorial as well. So there you go, guys. I like to make our crochet community, family, if you will, our crochet family, a part of Crochet Designs. If we can't do surprises at that time, giveaways, if you will, we don't call them that. But if we're not doing those at that time, at least you get a chance to do the live antics with us, and that's how we work. Jayne, hi Jayne, lovely to have you here. You're late here. No hope. Hope you're well. No, hope you're all well. Well, look, we are having connection issues, Jay. So if we get cut off, we get cut off. I hope to not get cut off. But if we do, well, that's a part of it all. It's part of our little storm that's coming. It's coming, guys. I didn't have red for the doily, so I used pink, purple color. I saw that, Ashley. Very nice indeed. Hi, Fluffs. Did I say hello? I think I did. I can't remember. Hello again. I'm so glad I got here in time. Yes, we're going to talk a little bit more about things that are happening. No worries. Love to catch you. Crochet Lulu. Hi, Crochet with Lulu. Now, once again, I'm going to let everyone know tonight we are getting our live antics. This guy right here. Oh, showing you way too much. Tomorrow, we're getting part 1. What? Of the jacket. The annual project jacket. Don't ask me to finish it by March. That's not going to happen. This is an annual project that we should have started last month. Shh. Don't tell anyone. So we're going to do 2 parts to the jacket this week. One today and one at the end of the week next week at some stage. Because the first part will be January's part. The second part will be February's part. And then we'll be up to date for March next week. When March happens next week. Because March is happening next week. Excuse me, Mary. What? All right. So everyone's saying hello again. Hi to anyone I have missed. Oh, I love being here. Thank you, beautiful. Ginny, lovely to have you here. That was a 4-ply, so I used that. That's great, Ashley. It came out gorgeous. And Green Butterfly says water. What a time. Cheers, everyone. Nearly finished that cup. Nearly. All right. So tomorrow, the reason we're working on the jacket tomorrow is because I've got a lovely surprise this week, and I've got plenty of yarn to get me going for the jacket. What? So what I'm going to do tomorrow is we're going to talk about the jacket. We're going to talk about measurements. So the video might be a little bit long, probably an hour. Yeah. And then I'm going to do the actual square as well. So you will get the sunburst square, or whatever you want to call it, the sunflower, whatever you want to call it. Lots of names for it. Square tomorrow, giving you the option to play with some of your stash, some of your colors. Now, my jacket, the 5 colors, they'll all be in unison. The 5th color we're not working on. We're working on the 4 colors only, all right, for the next few months. Iman, hello, Iman. Lovely to have you here. Thumbs up. Thank you very much, Iman. I hope I'm saying your name right, Iman or Iman. I do hope I'm saying your name right. Welcome. So it's my youngest daughter's 13th birthday today. Ashley, happy 13th for your youngest daughter. Happy 13th. And Ashley says thumbs up. Thank you, Ashley. Thumbs up cost you guys nothing. And it does show YouTube you want to see the jacket. You want to see the blanket. Speaking of which, blanket is coming on Friday and not Thursday this week. Only because I'm so excited that I have the yarn for the jacket that I didn't get time to work on the blanket at all. So I'm going to have to start working on it tomorrow at some stage during the day to get ready for Friday. Don't you love it? She's going to be so far behind. Hopefully I can get the jacket up by Friday. Otherwise I can get it all recorded by Friday and it won't go up till Monday. But I do hope I can get it ready by Friday. Fingers crossed. Wish me luck, yeah? So there you go. Now, this Saturday, I have the live as normal. I don't know if I'll be cutting it short. I will let everyone know. There's a few little things happening around lunchtime-ish, so I'm trying to hold it out to get it as late as possible. But I will be a little bit snowed under Saturday. But I will make the live as normal. We're trying to get at least an hour in. If I have to leave, then I'll leave. But otherwise, I'll hold it out and see how we go. And I'm just going to check my live chat because some of it seems to have gone missing. And yes, it's missing again. This happened the other day too, didn't it? Okay, it sure did. Here we go. Middle says she's making a star blanket, working on not so much the colours, but the construction of it. It's quite simple once you get the hang of it, Middle. Susan says thumbs up. Thank you. Susan, costs you nothing. Jay says, I'm going to lurk. Sorry, I'm waiting for an injured finger to heal and I want to make the doily in thread. That's all right, hun. You take your time. I hope you feel better soon. I've damaged my hand as well. I don't know how I did that. Massive bruise here. And it's in all of the video tutorials, so I do apologise. But I can't do much about that. Look at the size of that bruise. Look at the size of that. There's two, 1 and 2. I don't know what I did. I can't even tell you. I don't even remember knocking it. I'm assuming I did because that's pretty big, but I don't even remember knocking it. But there you go. I'm doing a different ripple blanket, almost done with my own pattern blanket. Oh, Bonnie, fantastic. Diane says thumbs up. Thank you. Cost you nothing. I say that all the time, but it's true. It doesn't cost anything for you guys, and it shows YouTube you want to see more of this, a sneak peek at this. The jacket tomorrow, the blanket on Friday. What is going on? All she does is work. No fun for her. Just work. So there you go. Okay, looks like you ran into a wall. Looks like oh, it does. It really is weird. I don't even know where it came from. I don't know what I knocked. I don't remember knocking anything. So heads up there. Happy 13th, yes. Did you do it in your sleep? No. This, I saw it during the day one day and I went, what is that? What is that? I didn't even know I did it. I was working away, doing things, and then I just spotted it. And I thought, did I knock my hand that I don't remember? Usually I know when I do things. I know when I knock myself. I think, oh, like I get a bag of peas and pop it on the leg or the arm or whatever. But I don't remember doing this. So it's interesting. Wow, Mary, you're so talented. Talented at breaking my hands and necks and feet and arms and legs. Or crochet. Oh, you mean the crochet. Well, I thought you meant all this stuff. I'm doing Mary Granny Square shoulder bag. Granny Square shoulder bag. Oh, yes, the normal 4 square ones. Yes. I'm enjoying making blanket at night time when it's cooler. Yes. When it's cooler. That's the time to do it. I had trouble today because it was so hot trying to do the tutorial, not for that Live Antics project, but for tomorrow's jacket. I started recording for tomorrow's jacket and I got halfway through crocheting and thought, forget it, it's not happening. So I'll have to do the rest of the square tomorrow. And the talking part is nothing. That's probably going to be in here. I'll have the mannequin here, show you how to take your measurements. The thing with the measurements on this jacket is don't stress too much because the jacket will be big. So if you've pulled a little bit too tight on your measurements, loosen it up a little bit. Yeah, don't make those measurements too tight. Otherwise, you're going a size down. But don't stress too much because I give you plenty of leeway in your jacket, lots of ease in the jacket, okay? So the jacket's going to be big enough to fit you plus a little bit more, all right? So don't stress too much, but try to get those squares that we make, at least one when you first make it, the right size, and check your squares whenever you finish creating one square, because if you find it too small, you've crocheted real tight that night and it's a few millimeters smaller, it's going to bring your jacket in. So just be very careful like that. Again, I've given you plenty of leeway, so you won't have to worry too much about it. But tomorrow you'll have the mannequin here. I'll have the measuring tape. We'll be showing you how to take measurements. We're working on your largest measurement, which is either chest, waist, or hips. And the reason we're doing that is because our jacket is going to go right down to just past our hips, between our hips and our knees. So around our thigh area. Yeah, mine might be a little bit higher because someone's a little bit bigger, but we won't go there. I don't know. I'm losing weight yesterday, guys. You would be so proud of me yesterday. I tried on 2 dresses, 2 evening wear dresses. I can't afford to buy any more, and I've got a big evening function coming up soon. And I thought, what am I going to do? I tried on 2 dresses that I had in my wardrobe from years ago, and I only ever wore one once and one twice. And I thought, that's it. Let's try them on. They both fit. I'm so excited. First time in years. But I only ever wore one once, and I refuse to buy a new dress if I can wear them, yeah? And I spend more money on yarn than I do clothes anyway, so it doesn't matter. But that means I've dropped quite a few sizes down. Not this part. This part stayed the same. We won't even go there. But the rest from maybe the waist down is dropping that little bit. So I'm very excited about that. Scales are coming down. Measurements are going down. But this is not easy, yeah? I have been working my hello off. Hello, I've been working it all off. But it's not so much for physical, it's not so much for the physical look. It's for physical reasons to keep me healthy. I'm working with a lady by the name of Jayne Brancartasano. She's a part of FITSW. And I do my program online. But she's in Melton, Australia, in Victoria. But it's out of my way to go there. So I'm doing mine online only. So if anybody lives in Melton area and they want to work with her, I will leave her details in the more section down below if you're interested in that. But I actually can't get to see her. I do it all online. And that's okay. So she kind of has to trust me that I've done the program she sets. But I must be doing them properly because it's all coming off in the bucket loads, which to me couldn't come off fast enough. But she's telling me it's a good pace, but I would rather lose more quickly. Don't you love it? All right, so where am I? Everyone's saying Okay, oh, I've lost everything. Mary is apparently clumsy. Oh, I'm clumsy as. I'm very clumsy. I've lost, how did I lose all this? Oh, Mary, you might have hit yourself in your sleep. Oh, poor darling. Thank you, Ginny. So funny. I laughed myself off the sofa. Thank you, Bonnie. I'm apparently clumsy. Yes, I am. I am. It happens. I'm always getting bruises and scratches on myself, never knowing what I did. I know, right, Ashley? Well, you know what? Because we're strong, we don't feel it. That's the excuse I'm using. Looks like hit on the nightstand bruise. I don't know. Maybe I fell out of bed and don't remember it. Oh, sounds great, says Diane. Oh, hi, beautiful crochet design and drawing. Very nice. Thank you so much. Lovely to have you here. Go Berries, it's Catherine. Thank you. Fantastic, says Diane. Thank you. Sorry to be quiet. I have my hands full crocheting. Do what you got to do, middle, as long as you're here staring at us and looking at us thinking she's crazy. And that's awesome, says Ashley. Congratulations. Keep up the work. Stay safe as always, says Green. Yes, when I get tired, I literally stop because I think that's it. My body can't do this anymore. Bonnie says, I've been doing good. Also, I'm finally out of my funk, which is good. Getting out of that helped me feel medically. Yes, well, yes. It's not easy. Respect to you giving it a go. Thank you, Diane. I'm going to tell you, it has not been easy. It's been really hard. And in fact, one day I said, I'm done. I'm quitting this. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've had enough. And then half an hour later I said, I better not. And I get up and start again. So there are many times where you want to quit, but you don't because you know it's for health reasons, yeah? I wonder if she has a good music muscle building program for people in wheelchairs. Not really sure, Middle. You can question her. She actually has an Instagram page. I think it's called Train with Jayne. You will see that I'm a part of her like list or whatever you want to call it, following list. So she's there. Her name is Train with Jayne. Train _with _Jayne. Jayne. Yeah. I know there's another one that's similar too. Drink up, Mary, says Ashley. Thank you. Ashley, that's exactly right, Mary. This. Get a great Dane. You'll gain muscle. I don't have time for Great Danes. I love dogs. I just don't have time. Water time. There you go, Green. Take a breath, Mary. Drink. I know, right? I started following her after you mentioned it. Oh, okay, that's good, Middle. It's not going to hurt to send her a private message, say you heard from my channel so she knows who you are, and then ask her that. She might know whether her program is appropriate. Once again, it's not a free program, so just heads up there, guys. You will get charged. I pay. Everyone pays, but I pay for my own health, so there you go. Green Butterfly has my back. I know, Diane. Gee, I'm going to finish this water. Wish I could, but landlord doesn't let us have dogs. Oh, it's such a shame. Not even the small dogs, Middle. They won't let you have tiny ones. Oh, but you can say you needed a health dog, a dog that looks after your health. Whatever it's called, carer's dog. You could do that. They can't knock you back on that. Not you. Yeah, message her. It's not going to hurt to message. Again, just heads up. It is a fee. It's not cheap. It's not expensive. She tries to give good deals. I'm assuming if you mention me, she might hand you out some sort of discount. Maybe, I don't know. But just say that you heard her name from me. And then maybe that might help you with a discount if you decide to go with her. My landlord doesn't, unless it's a certified service dog. That's what I mean. Sorry, yes, service dogs are always allowed. You should get a service dog. Well, that'll cost you money though, yeah? It's expensive. I don't know. I've never had a service dog, so I can't tell you. Every dog I've ever had's been my own little service dog. My very first dog I ever had when I lived on my own was a dog named Brandy. I named him after Brandy. I named him after alcohol. That's what I do. That's what you do. And he lasted 17 years. 17 years. And he was the best dog. He would talk to me. I'd say, if you think you're the boss around here, then you've got another thing coming. And he would go, rah, 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 and just talk back. And he would be yelling at me, and I'd be yelling at him. And when he'd get upset with me, he'd turn his back on me. And I'd say, Brandy, and he would shake his head from the back. It was like a little snooty child. Best dog ever. But no matter where I went, he was at my feet. And sometimes we used to see what he would do if I just got up and walked to the other side of the lounge room and sat down there. He would get up, walk to the other side of the lounge room and sit down there. Then I'd get up and walk to the window, and he'd get up and walk to the window. He'd never leave my side. And if I went into the bathroom, he would stand outside the door and you could hear talking through the door. So he was the best dog I ever had. All my dogs are service dogs. All of them. They look after you. They do. It's who they are. It's in their nature. Message her tomorrow. All good. I know. It's so sad. Yes. They can't say no. They can't. Service dogs are always yes. We've said that already. I'm working on getting one, honestly. It's a good idea. It's not going to hurt middle, really. And they're such beautiful animals and will just keep you so warm and cozy, you know. It's so, I don't know, there's something about them. They've got it in them. It's just a nature. I've been wanting a service dog for a while now. Dogs have great hearts. They do too, depending on how they're raised. Some of them are raised to fighter dogs, and you don't want them. They're not too happy dogs. I need one for emotional support, as you do. I need one too like that, but, you know, I can't afford to get one now. I'm living on the edge. I spent too much money on this stuff here. They fix broken hearts. They do too. Millie, my small dog, is always at my feet and I'm forever standing on her. I know, right? That used to happen with the when I had the King Charles Cavalier. She was beautiful. She was an absolute sweetheart. Sweetheart. Now, this is not a workout channel. This is not an animal channel. This is a crochet channel. And it's not even a water channel. So What? So what I want to do is get back to the crochet as you do, and we're going to talk about the very next project that you will see. It will be this one here. Oh, that's too much of a sneak peek. Where's Carmen R when you need her? Oh, all good. Sorry, Mary, have to go. Have a great afternoon. Jay, we will see you soon, hun. You take care. This is friends chat. I know, right, Bonnie? Have to go. Take care. Oh, Fluffy Kitten, we'll see you soon, honey. You take care. They sense when something is wrong and let you know. Yes. And here I thought you were on an inclusive channel. I know, right? Middle. We talk about anything here. No, we don't. There are some things that I refuse to talk about. And if someone brings them up and I keep telling them not to, I delete, block, whatever. Because we are, at the end of the day, a crochet channel. Your King Charles Cavalier Spaniel Honey, yes, saying I adopted her from a rescue squad and she is the best dog. Oh, they're beautiful animals, so they're absolutely stunning. Beautiful Luana's in the house. Do I have to say everything all over again, Luana? That one there is tonight's video. It's going up tonight. Should have gone up yesterday, but I ran out of time, so it's going up tonight. It is the live antics that Carmen R chose the color combination for, going up tonight, some stage after the live, or very, very early in the morning if we have connection issues, which we had before I went on. It took me a little while to go on. I started to stress. I thought, oh my gosh, nothing's working. Nothing's working, but it's working now. It's a stormy weather. So that's what's happening tonight or tomorrow morning early. And tomorrow night we're getting the beginning part of our jacket, including the square. And Friday, if I get time, she's yelling at the camera now, I will hopefully get our blanket up. Stop yelling at the camera, Mary. It's not going to yell back at you. So Friday, I hope to get the blanket up. If I can't get it up, it'll be fully recorded by Friday and it'll be up first thing Monday morning, but I will let you know on Saturdays. Live. Saturday's live. I may cut it short. I don't know. I'm hoping not to. There is something happening here around lunchtime-ish, so I don't want to have it run into everything, but I will let everyone know. Okay? Either way, definitely going to pop on the live for at least an hour. A friend of mine had cancer, and we didn't know at the time Millie wouldn't stop licking her. She's in remission now. Oh, that's crazy. Wow. Coming to your place for a little while. I want to get a King Charles Cavalier because it's hypoallergenic. Is it really hypoallergenic? I didn't know that, but they're beautiful dogs. Everyone's saying hello. It's funny watching my Chihuahua can't spell the Great Dane. It's so funny. That's all right, hon. I have 3 blankets on the hook. Ginny, that's nice. And drinking lots of cold water. Ginny, fantastic. Water time, says Green Butterfly. Cheers. That was a drop. There was nothing in there. That was like a little drop. Let's pour some more. Yay. This should be cold. I had ice in it before, but that's melted. In this weather, I'm not surprised. Cheers. Wow, that's really icy cold. Beautiful Karen. Oh, she's got the little rainbow. She's happy to be here. Lovely to see you here. I'm going to have to explain all this all over again. Drink up again, says Ashley. Cheers. All right. Oh, no, tell you what, I'm really, really drinking up now, aren't I? And they adapt to their owner's lifestyle. Yes, they do. They always sense what's going on, Ashley. Yes. Drink up this middle. Oh, okay. Only way to drink water is ice cold. I find it too cold. I do drink it icy cold during the really hot days like today, 39 something degrees. Excuse me, thank you very much. She's such a nerd. Hey, Karen, what's the temperature over there in your area? Because I know you're a little bit further out than us. Here, I think it's 37 or 38. What's the temperature there, Karen? Do you know? You're trying to drown me. No, I need to get it, Bonnie. I need to have my 1.5 liters. I need to get in 2 liters, 2.2 liters, I think they said, but I just can't get it in. I try. I get it to 1.5 liters and then stop. Having said that, I stop at 7. I stop drinking anything before 7 because I don't want to end up in the bathroom all night. I just don't want to. Okay. You'll have to go for a bathroom break. I know, right? Diane, this is what happened last week. They kept saying, oh, you'll need to go for a bathroom break soon. Oh, not yet. Oh, fingers crossed. I don't need to go. All of a sudden, I'll go, and you'll know I need to go. Naughty. Yeah, what goes in got to come out. Thank you, Bonnie. Karen says 35, so it's not as hot as I thought. I knew it wasn't that hot today. They said it was going to reach 38, I think, or something like that, or 37. But I'm feeling hot, don't get me wrong, but I can't see it reaching the 38 that they said. I mean, I was going to say it's still early, but I don't know if it's reached already. I haven't seen it. I haven't felt it. Green says 3 litres. Oh, my gosh, Green, you're going to drown yourself. Ashley, my big dog, Cluedo, never leaves my son's side when he has he has a number of issues. No one can even touch him. Yes. Even on the shoulder, or Cluedo will defend him. Oh, I like Cluedo. Can I take Cluedo? Can I have him? If I was to ever get a dog again, it would be a girl. I wouldn't get a boy again. We didn't get that boy. We were just looking after him in his old age. We thought he was only going to live a year, and he lived 4 years. We gave him 4 years. He loved it. It was in heaven out there. He had the cat to cuddle and keep him nice and warm, and he was a very nervous dog when we got him, very scared, angry dog. And if it wasn't for the cat, he wouldn't have coped. But it took us so long to get a pat out of him and a cuddle. It took us a good 6 months to a year. Took me a little bit sooner because he was good with women. But when men went near him, he did not like it. And there you go. Cluedo will mouth you as a warning. Great guard dog for my son. That's the way to go. I was visiting Brisbane in March last year, and you guys had a heat wave then too. We don't really have a proper heat wave here, Diane. It's just one of those things. We've had a bad summer. It's been ridiculous. It's either been too cold or too hot. There's no in between. There's been a couple of nice days, but not much. Your nails look extra specially nice today, a nice length for you. Thank you. I did have them cut and done yesterday because they were really long. They were like this long. I had the purple on yesterday. I wished I'd kept it on for this project right here. Oh, we don't want to talk about that one. You're not going to see it. She's so naughty. How do you put up with me, guys? I bet they get off air and they think, what was that? Did she actually say anything? I bet that's what you do. I'm happy to accept that. So this week is a very busy week. Again, if I don't get the jacket finished by Friday, let's not try jacket. Let's try blanket. If I don't get the blanket finished by Friday, it'll obviously be finished recording by Friday, but I may not get it up Friday night until Monday morning. But fingers crossed that I do. Mary is naughty. Oh, needs to get in the corner. Thanks, Middle. It's always hot here in Brisbane. Yes, I know, Ashley. It's always hot there, isn't it? It is too. Yeah, always. And the same with Perth. Don't go to Perth. If you live in Perth, I'm sorry. I love your happy personality. Thank you for being you. Oh, Diane, you can come in the corner, but not because you're naughty, because you said something nice. Come on, hon. Stay with us here in the corner. Oh, I'm going to have a drink. I'm getting hiccups now. Cheers. Yeah. I do that. Sometimes I get hiccups halfway through the live. It's from too much fast talking. All right. So definitely, I'm just so excited about the jacket tomorrow. So excited. So excited. I started recording it today. No, I did tell a lie. I started recording the square today, but didn't get the square finished. I'll be able to finish the square off during the day tomorrow. Hopefully, fingers crossed. And then I'll come in here and we'll do some measurements here with the mannequin, and we'll talk about sizes. And we'll talk about the colours of yarn that I chose and the amounts that you'll need for your blanket. jacket. Just getting confused with the blanket. The reason I'm starting, I could have held this out for next week. The reason I'm starting this week is to give you the option to head off on your own if you're not making the jacket, to have a play with the squares. And you can sit down nice and quietly and just pull out bibs and bobs of colours in your stash and say, right, Mary said for the small part of it, I'll only need this many grams or this many meters or this many yards or whatever it is. So let's do all of this colour. Or let's pop one of that, one of that, one of that, and let's just do that. All right. Either way, it will be an 8-ply, a DK weight, or a 3 weight. So that's what your jacket will be in. Now, someone asked me why I don't do the jacket in an Aran weight. Don't stress, because some stage during the end of the year, there'll be something done in the Aran weight. So keep your eyes peeled for that. The reason I don't do the jacket in the Aran weight, but I do it in the DK weight, is I don't get cold enough to wear an Aran weight jacket. When we made our patchwork sweater, I did it in the Aran weight, or the 10-ply, if you will. And I found it way too hot for me, yeah? It's not because of the summer. It's because because I'm so active all the time, I tend to get hot a lot. So I use the 8-ply or the DK weight or the 3 weight yarn a lot. But during this year, or towards the end of the year, between I don't know, September and early October, there will be something that you will need Aran weight for. It will be a wearable. Keep that in mind, yeah? But for this jacket, which will be our annual project, and remember, this is an annual project, you will need the 8-ply, the DK weight, or the 3 weight yarn. The other thing I wanted to mention about all of that is, by July of this year, I will have the written pattern available on my website for the jacket. So if you don't want to wait until the year is out, you can always purchase that pattern on the website. Now, I'll let you know when it goes up. I'm saying July because I'm getting my pattern testers to test it. I don't know how long it'll take for them to make the jacket. So I'm getting pattern testers to test it. Also, if you are an extra small or a small and would like to test that jacket, please let me know, because I will send the pattern to you. I don't have it ready this week. I'll have it ready in a couple of weeks, and then the pattern testing will be ready to go. All right, so keep that in mind. All you're getting over the next 2 weeks will be the actual square, the size the square needs to be for your size, the hook size, the yarn, all that jazz. That's all you're getting this week. If we do get time, I can pop the second part next week. If we run out of time next week because the blanket's not finished, then I'll move the jacket to the week after, all right? But you're just getting the beginning part, just to show you the actual square, how the square is made, how much yarn you will need, giving you ample time to either purchase it or go through your stash and find the colours to suit you. Now, it took me a long time to find colours. I went nuts looking for colours. I was going crazy. I was pulling yarn off shelves and going through cupboards and tubs, and I was not happy with any colour. I had almost every one of Bendigo's colours, right? But I wasn't happy. So when I sorted it all out, I will show you all the colours tomorrow. Most of that will be done right here, and you'll see it all in the video. Then you'll do a top down of what the actual square will look like in the colours that I have chosen. And that gives you plenty of time to decide whether you want to use the same colours as me or whether you want to choose your own colours. So that's the exciting thing. It's an annual project. We're going to do it together as a family, if you will. We're all going to pretend like we're sitting in the same room and have our cups of tea ready and our biscuits, carrots. Biscuits. All right, carrots. And we're all going to work on our jacket together as if we were sitting in the same room. That's what I like to do with our annual projects. Make us all feel like that we're a part of one big, huge family. We'll call it the worldwide family. The worldwide family. There you go. All right. So I've missed all the chat. Oh, we do love you. Thanks, Ashley. Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, Bonnie says, oh, they all love me. I got all green and purple yarn from Mary's flying around there before. Oh, okay. But I got to go. Oh, you got to go. See you, Bonnie. We'll catch you soon, darling. You take care. Oh, my shopping is here. I'll be lurking. Your shopping is there. Okay, that's good. Good night, Bonnie. Everyone say goodbye to Bonnie. Yes, good night, good night. We don't need jackets here. No, Ashley, but you keep me in mind over the next few months. Something's coming for you guys there. So keep that in mind. Yes, everyone say goodbye. And no, yes. Okay. So you guys over in Queensland, and I say keep that in mind for now, because over the next few months I'm working on some summer gear on purpose and hopefully getting them up around July of this year. Here in Melbourne, that's going to be winter, but overseas it'll be summer, so that's great. But we may need a few weeks or even a month or so or 2 months to complete those items so that we can have them ready for our summer, your summer green butterfly, and winter and spring and all of the other months. And all the other weather things. You can wear yours all year round. We'll wear ours in summer. So I figure if I start around July, we can get it all done by August, September. And if I start in July and I say, right, guys, head off your own to do this, some of our overseas viewers can actually do theirs in July. They don't have to wait until December to get theirs done. They can get it all done in July if they're fast. If they're fast enough, and wear their items in their summer. So that's great. You're curious now. Keep your eyes peeled, Ashley. We're also doing, and I haven't kept this a secret, we're doing a top-down project, which will be a summer project. So it will sit over one of our little lacy singlet tops or whatever you have, like a little strap top that you don't like to, bikinis, if you will, bathers, whatever, and it will sit over that, and you just plonk it over, and that will be uploaded probably around November or something this year. That will be promoting my actual other project. That will be on my website. So it's very exciting. The one on my website's huge, massive. The other thing, I'm working on something which I haven't mentioned what it is yet. I'm keeping that a little secret. That's not coming out until March probably of next year, and maybe it won't even be ready for then. So it's not a project that you're going to see the crochet made. It's something totally different. So I hope you like it. I'm excited. Sounds wonderful, Mary. Thank you, Ginny. So we will have this year, we will have a range of clothes. We will have that jacket to keep us warm. We will have the lightweight tops to keep us cool. We will have maybe another skirt involved. I really want to make another skirt. We'll have a lot of things. These are the things I didn't talk about in that first video because I want to make sure that we're caught up by about at least May before I bring everything else out. And I can see, I'm very itchy again, oh my gosh, and I can see us catching up by May, yeah, because the mystery blanket, that's going to be complete within the next week and a half, 2 weeks. What? They're saying? Are you sure? That'll be complete, trust me. So that means we're caught up with the mystery blanket, yeah, so it's very exciting. Can't wait, lurking now. I know, Ashley, it's very exciting. But look, no matter what it is, I will always do a video vlog to introduce it. If it's something we've not made on the channel, if it's something new, no matter what it is, I always talk about it on my lives, in the video vlogs. Video vlogs, they come up usually once a week, sometimes once a fortnight. When we've got these big projects, it's once a fortnight. When we have the smaller projects, I pop them out once a week, giving you the option to know what's happening on the channel and sometimes to do a thing called surprise. What? If you're new to our channel, welcome. First, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We have a thing called surprise. Now, a surprise is like a giveaway, but we don't call them that. Gets rid of all the nasties and keeps all the crafters in. And anyone who can craft, from crocheting to knitting to sewing, whatever it is that you do that you use yarn for, or wool or acrylic or cotton, you have the option of winning the surprise. So it's pretty great. This year's surprises are going to be a little different. They're going to be more pattern-wise than items. And the only reason is because you've not seen these patterns. They're new to you. Not new to me because I've had them in my stash for years. I've just not uploaded them anywhere. But they're going to be new to this channel, and you won't see them on the channel, some of those ones. So that's why it's more of a surprise, because it's a written pattern specifically just for the website. We will have plenty of projects going up here on the channel. You won't miss out on that, but you will get the surprises will be patterns this year. So it's very exciting. And I've lost all the chat. I literally have lost the chat. It's gone. Oh, here it is. It's back. I'm going to have my drink, guys. Cheers. Oh, that was cold. It's so cold. I can feel the shock to my face. All right. So to keep everybody up to date is exactly that. You will be seeing lots of different things throughout the year this year. I have still got things from last year that we need to catch up on. One of them was a mystery blanket that by the end of next week or the week after, it will be caught up and will be done. Very exciting. And I can't remember the rest. I will do a video vlog when I'm finished the mystery blanket and give you the option to see the very next project that we should have worked on last year. On top of our little things like the live antics that we are working on this year. So you guys get what you usually get plus more, yeah? Drink up, says Ashley. All right, let's have another one. I really shouldn't have put so much ice in it. It's like icy cold. It can't be that good. It can't be good for you, really. They say it is, but I don't know how icy cold water can be good. She's such an old lady. Oh, well, icy cold water, it's too cold. Oh, she's such a whinger. Oh, Ginny's got the heart going. Oh, that's nice, Ginny. You're so sweet. So sweet. Now, people have been sending me private messages. If you are on our live, hidden in the background watching, and you sent me a private message, please be patient. I will get to you. I may do thumbs up. I may give you a one-word answer if I'm really busy. It doesn't mean I'm being rude. It just means I'm really busy. So bear with me. I did get an unusual message the other day. I still can't work it out. I've done the first 3 stitches. Now what do I do? That's the message. I don't know what she means. So I'm going to have to, I've kept it there because I think I don't have the time to spend an hour questioning. I can see I'm going to spend an hour questioning this person. So I haven't messaged her yet, and I'll message her back. But if you're on my live, can you elaborate a bit more on your message? Make it a lot bigger, saying the first 3 stitches of what project? Because I'm not sure what you mean. She just says, I've done the first 3 stitches. And I went, I'm like this, turning the thing upside down, looking for the rest of the message. Where's the rest? So I don't know what you mean. So if you're on our live, please elaborate. If not, I hope to speak to you soon. It's the only way you can drink water is icy cold. I can't handle it. Maybe I'm old. I'm just an old lady. She's just an old lady. Thanks, Ashley. Thumbs up. But I know that people do question me, and that's okay. I can handle the questions, but I need a bit more information on what pattern you're doing. She might have been looking at the shorts, the little short videos. She might have been looking at the shorts. If she is, I'm just going to send her over to YouTube here and say that's where all our patterns are. I do shorts on YouTube, shorts on Facebook. I'm sorry, shorts on YouTube, reel on Facebook, reel on Instagram. Usually I do the same video on each. Occasionally I'll do a few extra on Instagram that I don't pop up on Facebook and YouTube. And they are just a bit silly ones, you know, because you can be silly on Instagram. You can be a little bit silly on Instagram. But I do try to put literally all the videos I pop up on one platform, I tend to pop up on the others, giving everywhere where I'm being followed an option to have a look at some of our weird things that we make here and some of our good things that we make here, some of our easy things, some of our difficult things, some of our in-betweens. We are not old. We are recycled teenagers. I love it, Ginny. I love it. I love it. I call myself a fluffy teenager. I have to admit, I could honestly say that I mentally think like a teenager. I don't think like an adult. I don't think I really do. I don't think I ever have. My mental status has always been 15, 16, maybe 19 occasionally. And then she drops back down to 12 and then back up to 15. That's just the mental. The look, sadly, is 95, 96, maybe 103. Exaggerating a little bit. But yeah, mentally, I don't think I've ever been like really old. No, well, not true. I do whinge like a little nagging old woman. Only old as you feel, says Green Butterfly. Well, to be fair, that's another thing. I posted a little post on Instagram and Facebook because when I went out for my son's birthday on Saturday, this was all unplanned. That's why I had to last minute thing and had to cancel the live, right? When I went out on Saturday, the place we went to had 1,000,001 stairs, and I can't do stairs. I do one step and then put the second leg up, wait a few seconds. Do the next step, put the second leg up, wait a few seconds. My knees and my hips are so bad that I can't do stairs. So I thought. But because of all this exercise, the first step I did that, and then I stopped and looked behind me, and there were so many people waiting for me to get out the way. So I did the stairs one at a time because of them. And then I got to the top and went, no pain. Then she turns the corner, the lady says, we got another 8 or 10 steps up. I thought, not again. So we went up another 8 or 10 steps, got to the top of that landing, no pain. She goes, just another 3 or 4 more stairs. Oh my gosh. So I did the other 3 or 4 stairs, still no pain. So I was so beside myself thinking, I'm pretty sure it's this muscle training. It's the weights. It's the working out. It's the walking. I'm doing lots of walking. I'm pretty sure it's that has been helping me, because that's the first time in years that I have not felt muscle pain. What I do usually, I do a couple of steps and wait for a while. I really can't make it. It's not a weight thing. It's a hip and a knee issue. So I thought. But now, after how many weeks? 6 weeks of being training, I can do stairs. I don't do a lot of stairs. If I get to the top of 20 steps, I kind of have to take a breath. Oh, I'm so puffed out. But I'm not in a lot of pain, which is pretty amazing, I think. Happy for you. The working out is helping you with no pain. Well, no, don't get me wrong, Ginny. I feel a lot of pain when I'm working out. I have to stop and then maybe take my time with certain exercises. And I even message my trainer and say, look, this particular exercise I can't do. And she says, oh, you just have to use your core muscles. I said, which core? The first one, the second one, or the third? There's 3 muscles that haven't been working, and they're all part of those 3 layers. And I said, I literally don't have a core muscle because it hasn't been used for years. So that's the one I'm stressful with at the moment. But the hips and knees, for some reason, I do well. Physically, the arms are strong, but that's only because I never use a trolley at the shops. I carry 5 bags, 3 on each arm, 2 on this arm, and 3 on the other. I never use trolleys. I'm so bad. And so I'm constantly carrying heavy stuff. So I was pretty strong up the top. I kind of knew that. But that core, forget about it. There is none. There's no core. Mary, keep up the great work. Enjoy and stay safe. Yes, I know. Thank you, Green. Ginny says she knows. She knows that I have three cores. They're not called cores. They're called, I don't know, fluffs. You make my day. I'm so glad, Ginny. Yeah, so to be fair, I was very happy that I could do stairs for the first time in a very long time. So I was really happy. I know that's my happiness and not yours, but I just needed to tell. I needed to tell. And you know what? The stairs issue only came more recently when I put the weight on. And I think because there's just so much weight on those knees and the hips that the fluid retention next to it is just building and building. And I think when you do a lot of muscle training, that fluid drains. And I think the water is helping getting rid of all that as well. And how we turned into a workout channel is beyond me. Let's get back to crochet as you do. don't know how it turned out to be a workout channel. If you haven't seen our beautiful ruby red doily, there it is right there. We created that the other day. You'll see that here on the channel. Color combination chosen by the lovely Cherry B, one of our subscribers here on our live antics at 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. And what a time! Thank you, says Green. Thank you, Green. So, yes, keep that in mind if you need a beautiful doily. If you want to make a big chunky one like that, keep that in mind too. We made this one on the channel because I didn't think you'd be able to see this one. And I'm really glad that I did it because you couldn't see it. So there you go. Or I couldn't see it while I was working on it. Crochet time, says Green. I know, right? Crochet time. That's hilarious. And tomorrow you will be getting... Tonight, you'll be getting Live Antics Project by Color Combination by the lovely Carmen R, who's, oh, that's too much. The lovely Carmen R, who's actually on our live right now. So thank you, Sherry B and Carmen, for your color combinations. If you want to be a part of Live Antics, let's get all that fluff out the way. If you want to be a part of Live Antics, you must join our live on Saturday mornings, 10 a.m. Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. And what I do is I pop everyone's name in the hat, which I still have some of the names here, ready for Saturday morning's live. So I pop your names in the hat and I pull out someone's name, and then whoever that is gets to choose a color combination of our next tutorial. We are doing one this weekend again. At this stage, if I'm rushed and need to leave early on Saturday, like I think I do, then I'll do that really early during the live antics, during the live itself, giving you the option to have that choice before I head off and do my thing. I just say that because I know we get people coming here this Saturday. It's one of those things. Just putting the shopping away. All good, Ashley. We will talk soon. So that's that. Tomorrow you are getting part 1 of our annual project, the jacket, starting 2 months too late, but it doesn't matter. That part 1 would have been the January part. So you might see the word annual project jacket part 1, and then you'll have a / January. Okay. That January is actually, for me, has nothing to do with you guys at all, but that's to show me that I know that the first part of the tutorial is done, and part 2 will be February's project for the jacket. All right. I'm just trying to get you to see it visually, if you know what I mean. And then in March, around the end of March, we'll do part 3. Just opened my Happy Mail. It's 4-ply luxury from Bendigo for a tube project. Karen, get out. Karen, leave. In fact, forget it. Get in the corner. Put where was Marty's hat on, Marty's crown. Put Marty's crown on. Put the king's crown on. Naughty girl. I know Karen right now. She'll be laughing. Get out. Lovely to see you. Going to get some sleep now. We will see you soon, Diane. You've got all the information you need from us right now anyways, so we will see you soon. I probably won't be on for too long now anyway myself, but there you go. And the jacket we are doing tomorrow, I would hope, fingers crossed, that the blanket is ready for Friday. I'm the queen, so fitting, Karen. So fitting. It's so fitting that Karen gets Marty's. That's why I said Marty's crown. Because you'd be holding on to Kiki's right now. So that's what's happening on the channel. Now, if you don't see something come up tomorrow, just assume it's coming up Friday. They're saying, what? If you don't see the jacket come up tomorrow, it'll be up on Friday morning. Like that. That's all. There you go. Excuse me. She's coughing. Let's have another drink. Cheers, everyone. She's so happy. That's glass number 2. I keep telling everybody this is the most water I drink when I'm drinking water during the day. Every other hour I sip little sips. This is the only time I'll drink the 1 or 2 cups or 3 cups. I'm curled up on a shelf feeling very hot with all this yarn around. I know, right, Karen? It's nasty, the weather today. I've noticed the wind's picked up. When I first started the live, it was a little bit windy like this, but I'm watching a tree out there and it's going like this now. So I kind of noticed the wind is really picking up. I think that storm is on its way. Hopefully it doesn't do the damage that it did to us 2 weeks ago, where trees went down, power lines went down in Ballarat, I think it was. I believe there's fires at the moment in Ballarat. Gosh, keep safe, guys. Sweat pouring off me right now. Sweat pouring off you right now. I know, Ashley, I know. I know how you feel. I've got to admit, I've turned off that air conditioning. I can see it from where I'm sitting. I turned the air conditioning off in that room. There's one on the other end of the house. That one, no one ever goes in that end of the house anyways during the day. Isn't that funny? No one goes there. But what it does is that one is so powerful that it does go all the way through the house. We've only got a small place here. It's very tiny. Yeah. It's for a tiny person like me. I'm little. It's very small, the house. So unit or flat, whatever you want to call it, it's a unit. And when the air conditioner comes straight through, it hits all of the bedrooms. It hits bathroom. It hits the ladies' room. We won't talk about that room. It hits the kitchen even. So sometimes where I'm pointing now is the kitchen, when I have that air conditioner, I turn it off because the other one's enough. And that air conditioner, when it's on, in my tutorials, you can hear, ooh. So I have to turn it off while I'm recording, which means I melt. I'm melting while I'm recording. Don't you love it? She's melting. So I kind of get really hot when I'm recording. But then I pause the camera and I do a couple of rows. I put the air conditioner on while I'm doing a few rows. Or I go and do the few rows in the other room. It happens sometimes. It happens. All right. What have I missed? I have missed something. Here we go. Ashley time, something frozen Ashley. Ashley time, something frozen Ashley. I'm not sure what you mean. Not sure what you mean. But there you go. So that's what's happening here on the channel. This is one of our busiest weeks. This week and next week will be one of our busiest weeks that we will have on the channel with big projects, with the jacket and the blanket on at the same time. That will probably never happen again. The only reason we're doing the start of the jacket is for you to head off and have a look for your yarn. By then you'll know how much yarn you'll need for your size. So you'll be able to work out what you need. In fact, I might leave that second part of the jacket for at least another 2 weeks so we can finish off our blanket. Might be a good idea to do that. Sorry guys, I should have probably checked that before I thought about it. I would rather finish off our blanket. And I did say, get this, the first week of March we need to finish the vest. So I might hold the jacket out a little bit, and you can actually decide to make as many squares as you want until we meet up next time for the jacket. It's hotter down there today than up here for a change. Yes, Ashley, I know. Karen says the colours are sunflower through to copper. Oh, 5 balls. Don't need 200 grams. So I'll probably crochet the leftovers. Okay, well, as you do. What I'm doing next week or the week after, I'm doing a stash busting video, Karen, where it's all about the types of yarn you keep in your stash, how to wind it all up, how to set it all aside, how to label everything, how to keep it all in an area. I know there's a friend of ours. I was going to do this, but I didn't really want to introduce it. There's a friend of mine. She is more of a knitter than a crocheter, Achu. But when she crochets, what she does is she'll make something with all the yarn that she got from wherever. And whatever yarn's left, she'll just make a million little squares, little tiny ones. And then when she finishes all that leftover yarn, she pops the squares in a bag, she labels them whatever they are, whether it's Bendigo Wool and Mills wool or cotton or acrylic or whatever, whatever brand it is, whatever. She labels each bag or each tub or each box. And then when she needs to make a blanket, she pops all those squares together, yeah, and just buys the extra border round yarn, yeah. Oh, you're heading off, are you, Green? We will see you soon, darling. You take care. I'm actually going to head off in a moment too. But I just wanted to let you know, guys, with the stash busting, we are doing a video on that, and I'll be giving you little tips because this is our stash busting year, which is why you're seeing things like this and things like that, because we are getting rid of all the little bibs and bobs that you see. I was supposed to do a stash busting video explaining that. I still haven't done it, like a vlog. So that's going to be next on our list after we do our very big projects. So keep that in mind. There will be a video vlog. It'll just come up one day and it'll be called a stash busting video vlog. That's what it'll be called. And that will give you the option to see what I do with some of my yarn when I'm finished some of my projects. Now, I haven't been doing that lately because I've been busy doing big projects and whatever else have you, and I've been ignoring that. But I'm going back to that. It's a system I used to use years ago, and it's a very good system because what happens is once you set it all up and you're making something, you think, oh, I only need 15 grams. I'm not going to buy a 200-gram skein of yarn if I only need 15 grams. So you go to your stash busting, you look up the information on Excel or wherever you put it, and you think, right, there's 15 grams in tub number 1. So you go to tub number 1, you pull it out, you pull out 15 grams, yay, 15 grams of the green, I don't need to buy any. I know it's all fun to buy yarn, and then this happens, and it's too much, guys. Heads up. So we'll be doing a stash busting video on that, and I'll be showing you how to label each box or each bag, what to call it. If you're not sure what it is, you're going to have like a miscellaneous tub, things like that. You're going to actually have to do your own homework. And that's pretty much after every project you finish. Don't wait. Like for now, for argument's sake, the yarn I used for, as you can see, I've wound it up already. The yarn I used for this project going up tonight, don't you love it? This yarn that I used for this project is in here now on the table, getting ready for me to talk to you guys about the stash busting and what to do with this yarn, right? I think there's about, I don't know, 30 grams left or 25 grams. I haven't weighed it. They're both, there's 2 of them. They're both the same dye lot, and they're small. So I know that I won't be able to make a blanket out of it or a jacket or anything large. I'll only be able to make things like this, or the center or the base of a square or the center, the circle of a square or something like that. So I'll only have enough for little pieces. I find I don't have enough yarn. I know, Ashley. Hello, I don't have enough yarn, but apparently I do, yeah? So what you're going to do with your time, if you start it now and get into that habit of doing that, straight after the project's finished, you end up with bibs and bobs of yarn everywhere from that bag or that tub that you're working with. I'm going to show you how you wind it up, you label it. Hopefully you've kept the labels. If you haven't, you label it purple yarn. Purple yarn. It's purple yarn, yeah? It's cotton. It's purple cotton. You label it 8-ply. If you can't remember, marry it up with some of your other yarn that you've got there. Measure it up with that. That's the only thing I can think of. You'll label it. If you know dye lots and stuff, even better. If you don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. These are small project items, so you can use this as a smaller item to make up for something else. Like I said, a little square like this, and that's something. This is from our temperature blanket last year. This was one of the squares. I ended up with about 5 or 6 different colours left because what I did, and this is what I did with the temperature blanket, I figured Melbourne, Australia, I don't know where you live, what country, the weather is pretty much similar during winter. The dates are pretty much similar. I know I needed more greens and more light blues, so I did about 10 of them each. And then come the days when I just have to pull the colours out that are already done. So I got myself an advance and ended up with so many little squares left. because I overdid it. So the idea is to keep all your stash, and this is in here as well, and this is in here as well, things like that. And they're all sitting on the table getting ready for me to talk about with you. Knowing that you're not the only one that ends up with 3 strands here and 4 strands there, and a tiny little ball this small, and a ball this big but not enough to make a jacket, that sort of thing, yeah? So we're going to do a stash busting whole series. It'll be a series. There'll be 2 or 3 parts. The first part will be the yarn and winding and typing all the information up. That's it, typing it up. And if you don't have a computer or a typewriter or anything like that, you can write it on a piece of paper. But make sure that you are doing them all up and you are popping that information in the bag. One of our bags up here I had once. I pulled it down to show you the yarn. There was a terrible scribble writing, which was my scribble writing in it. But it had 110 grams of this and 205 grams of that and 12 grams of this. It was all handwritten because I didn't have time to turn on the computer and upload it and this and that and type and print and the rest of it. So I did it by hand, and it was on. You know how you get envelopes and you get your mail out of it and you throw the envelope away? No, I just ripped the envelope by hand and just wrote a little bit on that and stuck it in the bag because I was in such a hurry, but I still wanted to categorize that product, right? And I put it up there. And what I do is I put it in a section where the very next day when the laptop is on or computer or whatever you've got in your house, iPad, whatever, I can pull it down, each one of those ones that I've done that to, and type them all in and say shelf number 1, da-da-da-da-da-da. All right, so that's what I do with my stash normally. But I haven't been doing that lately, so I've been ripping pieces of paper off and popping them in the bag and popping them up the top there. And now I'm thinking, this is a good time to show you what to do because there's so many of them up there. Yeah? All right, let's do this because I don't know if I'm missing. I've lost all the chat again. Live chat. Here we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Here we go. I don't think I've missed anything. Okay, I have. I find I don't have enough. Yes, we've done that. I only have a basket full. I would prefer a wall full. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Speaking of which, I did end up getting a hold of the local special school in the area, and the lady there would like to take some of my older yarn. And when I'm talking older yarn, I'm talking, 18 years old, 20 years old. That's how long I've had it for. They were old acrylics. I'll never use them. They're wrong dye lots. I'll never use them. Some of them are wound. Most of them have labels. So she's very lucky. But she's getting yarn that's no longer made. So discontinued yarn, and you won't find the same colours. You won't find the same dye lots ever. So, but still, it's good for the kids. They get to work on them. I've already sent some to the local elderly citizens home. That school's next. And then I'll try another home after that. Got to go and help Dad make dinner. I've got to go too soon, Karen. So head off on your own and have a lovely dinner. And look after Dad, yeah? I tie all my long strands of yarn together and making a ball of leftovers. Going to be a very colourful item, whatever I make with it. I love that, Ashley. I have a very big project coming up. It's towards the end of the year. And what it does is it's worked with 3 colours at the same time. And you're going to love this. You're going to love it. You might not because, being in the area you live in, it's pretty warm, but you could use it 4 plies. You could do it with 4 plies. You could do it with lightweight 2-ply, really, really lightweight cotton, mixing the 3 colours. And when I explain what I'm going to do with it, you'll love it. I think it's a great idea for lots of stash busting ends. I would have taken some. Oh, Ashley, I know I could have given them to anyone, but when I get like this, I do like to donate to the local area that are in need. And I know that the special schools, they don't get that funding that they used to get years ago for craft. It's all about, teach them how to read and maths. And there's children, they struggle as it is. They need some colourful. They need some imagination. They've got lots of imagination. They need something to be brightening up their day. They'll always do English and maths. They'll always do it. So why take away the craft? So they don't have that anymore. to do the craft, and the craft organisers have to organise the funding for that. So I like to donate to them. And the same with the elderly citizens' homes. They don't get the funding for that, so I like to help them with that as well. Cool. I'd love to keep all the leftover yarn for that. That sounds fun. Have a great week, Mary, everyone. Happy crocheting. You're going to leave too. Ginny, I'm on my way out as well, guys. I do want to mention one more time, you will be seeing this guy tonight. Shall I give you a bigger look? Oh, that's too much. Too much of a good thing. You'll be seeing that go up tonight. Tomorrow night, you will see part 1 of the jacket, our annual project. Very exciting. On Friday, I hope to get the blanket, part 4 of the blanket up. I'm not sure, but I'll try. I'd like to get a photocopier one day so I can make labels and other things. Good idea, Jenny. And next week, we'll start all over again. Saturday's live will be at 10 a.m. As normal. We'll be doing our live antics. I don't know how long I'll be on, but I'll definitely be on Saturday's live, even though I missed last week, and I'm sorry about that. But I will definitely be on this Saturday. And we'll still get to do live antics. We'll have a lot of fun, and we will see everyone on this Wednesday's live as well. Your son goes to Flexi School, and they just had review done for funding. Oh, you're lucky. You're lucky. Hopefully you get the funding. But anyway, thank you very much for watching us. Don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, and share. Share the love, because this is what we do in our craft. We share the love. I'll see everyone on Saturday. Ciao for now. Try to be good, yeah? Bye. Oh, it's over here. They've changed it on me. How dare they? Bye.